Hello everybody, Mr. here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Dawntrail. In the last episode, we were dealing with the aftermath of the attack on Everkeep. And then we got a breakdown of what the plan is. We need to get up to the 11th level, or rather the 12th level of Everkeep. But to do that, we need to go through the Origenics facility, which is the soul processing facility. And so we went through there as a dungeon, fought our way through, got up to the top, and then we arrived at, I guess what is the 11th level of Everkeep. And we were joined by Y'shtola and Estinian and Grahatia, who followed up behind us to round out our party. And what we discovered here was a gigantic interdimensional gate between the source and another reflection, not the 13th, so not a void gate specifically. Similar phenomenon, different destination. And pretty much nothing else here other than Zeralja and his giant throne. And so he is jacked up on souls, and so we need to take him out. So that is what we are going to do. I'm going to crack him open. All right. So, let's get to work. And everybody's on board. See, now we can bring Muklamot because she can actually off-tank. Alright, Alphino and Y'shtola will be healers. Going back to your old conjurer days. And we got Graha, Estinian, Kryl, and LSA as our DPS. Looks good. Let's go.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
Alright, Defiance is on. During burning for battle, sustaining most damage that would normally result in KO will instead ignite the will to live. Interesting. I guess that is so that we can't lose this fight? I don't know. Alright, that just kind of amused me a little bit. Let's see everybody shift over. Let's go.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
If I may?
Alright, cascading a room cleaves.
Gloves are off.
More! I need more! This will hurt. What visions are these? Out of my way! Is this my weakness given shape?
Okay.
Down with you!
You might not want to stand there. Okay, they're converging. Oh, and they're cascading outward again. Oh, okay. Okay.
Try this!
Your limits will find me!
Alright, this
Gone,
again.
along with my pitiful past.
Yeah, he's going down a little bit too quick. Alright, here comes the cascading swords again. And then they're going to cascade back out. There we go. All right, phase 2.
I am the worthy king! There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power.
All right, he's fully off the deep end. Okay.
This power is proof of my authority.
All right, she's gonna flip him around. There we go.
Try this!
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be a donut. All right.
Creation yields to my command.
Are you all right?
Now I'll show you.
He's completely reconfigured the arena. Okay. Don't want to be there. All right.
I have you now.
My will resonates within reality.
Okay. Got
I'll show you.
sword patterns. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's telling us what it's gonna do.
Are you all right?
Gloves are off.
Okay. I see. Okay. They're gonna move to where the links go.
My blades.
Yeah. There. Okay.
All is mine to make and unmake. Blade.
Stay away from the side with the glowing blade. Okay. Oh, and get out. Oh, I'm actually still within range of his hitbox. Okay, this side and out.
You cannot stop us!
Mine is the power.
Away with you!
Mine is the path. Fly, my blades.
Alright, now it's coming from all four directions. Beautiful. Oh, now we gotta do two at once. We don't want to stand there, and we don't want to stand there. Okay. Alright, and we don't want to stand... We're going to stand there. We don't want to stand there. We want to be here.
No mercy.
Oh, okay. You're going to bring everybody over here. Okay.
Now I'll show you!
Okay, again, all four sides. So we're going to be over here. And we want to be over here. And stay away from the side with the glowing sword.
No mercy.
And full stack. This. Alright, stand and use the level 3 limit break. Excellent.
Evade this.
Oh, I'm gonna get out. Okay. All right, got him. Oh, he's got like one missing head. Okay. Okay then. Let's see where this goes.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Okay, they decided to come up here.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked a path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
It's not over.
It's Fiend.
Queen Fiend?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Yes, but...
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence, that she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Hmm?
7 hells.
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
And she's closing the gates.
Wait.
Oh, Sphene.
And the connection's severed. All right, well, that still doesn't exactly answer the question. What does she intend to do? All right, well, let's see what everybody's thinking. Ulja, Father. Uklamat, you god's damned fool. Trial. Scene has the potential to wreak unimaginable havoc with the key. We have no time to waste. Alphino, that such a threat existed in another reflection. When Emmett Silk bade you seek discovery, was he aware of it? Alice, what you're doing is wrong, Sphene, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise. Raha, this truly bodes ill. Estinian, no sooner do we deal with one threat. That's the way of it. I guess Kafkua. Nope, completely disconnected. Aaronville, Mother, what's happened to you? She's an endless now. Alright, Stola. That woman, Sveen, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her now? Kafkiwa might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let's examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Alright, then. Yep, so there's nice signs of life. Akiwa said that she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? The words Fiend spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. The same as what we witnessed to those who happened to those who knew Namika. Then Kaukiwa is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sveen projected herself onto machines, Kaukiwa controlled hers remotely, but to me they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw this happen to both the moment the portal closed. So, Kafki was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond? But if none of her friends and acquaintances remember her remember her, then... She's an endless, yes. The endless, those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time, my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Sveen, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering ether from the source. Alas, Zeralja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. Then the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sveena's gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kafkiwa as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternate means of passage. I will look into it. Thank you. Let's begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Guluja and get some rest? That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Guluja. You too, Ayami. You're more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. Alright, we are back down. Shale. I was living a life of excess, bound for an early grave, when Kafkiwa came along. Though I was a complete stranger, she took me under her wing and set me straight. It's out of gratitude that I joined Oblivion, but I can't imagine any other life now. I owe her everything I have, and it pains me that I couldn't say goodbye. Pooja. I'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me. Alright, Wooklebot. So much has happened and so quickly. I'm still catching up mentally. But where concerns Zeralja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. Only wish I could have stopped Sphene too. Stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. I did forget to actually use some food. Oh, there we go. Level 100. Alright. So, Sphene's plan is to harvest the ether of the other reflections and the source to sustain the endless. But apparently, there's part of her that's trying to find another route, or at least was. But because there really wasn't any other way, that now she's basically committed fully to it. So I guess if we all became Alexandrian citizens, we would then fall under whatever protection imperative that she's been infused with. If that's the case. And so she could avoid, basically, some of it? I don't know. There's still a few pieces missing. Maybe. Alright, well, we'll just keep pressing on and see where it goes. Alright, Wooglebot. Alright, I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kafkiwa. The others are trying to learn what they can. Well, Kafkiwa, we'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. Kafkiwa forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Arenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zeralja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Zeralja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Yes, about that. At the time we suspect Zeralja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gululja. Well, he did say he was leaving him everything he built. You mean to say Gululja is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. Not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with the command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. if you say so. Are you alright, Lemichi? Huh. What is this? Why can't I? Yeah. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? It's a very complicated situation. It's perfectly normal. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolol and rest up while the others handle the investigation? I mean, you're not Wukebu. You can't just turn it off immediately. Alright. You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kona. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona as a new family. Really? Really. That is, if you're fine with it. I am. Alright, then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona. Alright. Back to Tuliolol. And everything seems to be getting back to normal here, it would seem.
You are returned!
I'm back.
Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
It's a long story.
So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
So it would seem.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, Is this boy, perhaps?
Yep, your nephew.
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post.
Might need to clear some wreckage out of the harbor.
Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
All right. All right, Kona. Even though I knew all was well, I'm still comforted to see Lamachi with my own eyes. And Kululja, I'm my own person. I am. Yes, you are. Right, come on. It was indeed Zorolja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He is the king of resolve, and she the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very differently compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zeralda slaughtered them, slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. Alright. How far are we going down here? I'm just down the stairs, okay. Flora? The king should harm his own people. Alright. When this attack on Tulio failed, Zeralda sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you're right. As a resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Yep, all those piled on expectations, and then not meeting them. Alright, Kona. Growing up, I envied my brother, but that envy may have added to his burdens. Luja, what my father did was wrong. He had to be stopped, but I'm glad I could learn a little about the person he was. Diplomat? Zeralda had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Ayame's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Gulja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. I've gotten to know you. I've come to really like you. May not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. You too, Ayame, and after everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head back into the barracks. Alright, into the barracks. Why not? I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamachi. Don't be. As well resolved, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy to keep Tuliolol safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders, and then only with the aid of Vitra and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Raz Adhan. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Tuliolol you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt. I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed. Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Ayame has told me much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sveen. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolol to Leo lol is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Lamachi. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Kona. Alright, Wukelmot. It's nice to be home, even if only for a while. Thanks for coming with me, Ayami. No problem, Coolja. It's just something I can do to help. Well, I had anticipated this. I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I had to go away again so soon. But even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Ayami, for all you've done for us, for our nation, and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. But thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Alright, next quest. Alright. It was good to catch Kona up. Now we'll talk to the soul. Who might this be from? Hello. That's right, Ayame is with me. That's so. In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. You're still heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go on ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. I was going to throw us right into the cutscene. Okay. Oh, the whole crew is here. Ah! And Shale. Alright, apologies for the wait. You're all here. Then that means... Aye, we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Can we start from the beginning, Yashola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Ketan Ram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its death by Zeralja, who used it in Yasulani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zeralja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? And seeking the answer, we took a look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level. That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. then it means... the reflection to which Sveen has fled is her own. Indeed. 'Tis Sveen's homeworld, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is how we pursue Sveen if the gate here is closed. We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Cenote. Aye, all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. As you recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed. Shale especially. Right then. It seems the plan is set to the Sky Deep Cenote. Alright, well, I guess we're off to the Sky Deep Cenote, but we will do that next episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here for now. Alright, so we'll figure out if we can open the original gate, I guess you could say, when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.